Guys, it's Tori. So today we are going to be doing my 2021 makeup favorites. So this is like the best of beauty for 2021. Some of these products were not like new for the year, but they were new to me. So I know I've been gone for a little while, but my life kind of took a really big turn about 2 weeks ago, and I'm gonna film a whole video on that, but a lot happened for me, and I do plan on filming a video talking about all of that super soon. But I wanted to take a little break, give myself some time to heal and to just compose myself, and now we are going to be doing this video. I love watching these videos, and if some of these things that you hate, that's fine, but these are just my favorite products. So with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face, and let's get into my beauty favorites for 2021. Okay, so two quick things is I know that my makeup is rubbing off really bad right around my nose. I was wearing my glasses all day, but if I wear them, you can see the ring light in my glasses, and you literally like can't see my eyes at all. And then also my lips are super chapped, and they're bleeding because I keep biting them and picking at them. So don't mind my lips, they're kind of going through it right now. But with all that being said, we're gonna go in the order that I do my makeup. So for primers, I actually have quite a few. So my all-time favorite primer of the year was the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer. This is my second tube, and I have never gone through a full primer before, ever. And this is literally my second one, and it's like gone. So that just shows you that I love this stuff. This stuff is just so good. I have the original All Nighter, but this is the Ultra Glow one. That one I don't use as much because it's not hydrating, and I do have dry combo skin. So this is just perfect. It looks amazing under your skin. You guys have probably seen me use this a ton of times. The next primer I have is a newer product for me. I think I tried this 2 or 3 months ago, and this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I have the mini, but I've been using this every time I do my makeup for the past 2 or 3 months, and I still have tons of product left. Like, I haven't used too much. This smells amazing, like, and it's so nice on your skin. I don't even think that anyone would ever need a big one. If you got a big one, it would take you like 2 years to go through it. But I love this stuff, and it's definitely a staple in my collection now. We have 2 products from Glow Recipe, and these aren't technically primers, but Michaela at the beginning of the year, I think, used these as primers, so I bought them, and I swap between the two. Sometimes I mix them, but this is the Glow Recipe Plump Hyaluronic Serum, and then also the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. These are technically skincare, but I use them as primers, and they're super hydrating. I've not used like a ton, but a little goes a long way, and this is a lot of product. I don't even know how much is in here, but it's definitely a couple ounces, and this one is like the same way. Like, there's tons of product left, but you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. And these smell amazing. They're definitely serums, but they feel so nice on the skin. So normally I will put on one of these or the Urban Decay, and then put the Vitamin Enriched Face Base on my cheeks and a little on my forehead on top of that. And then for my last primer favorite is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Hydrating Under Eye Primer. This stuff is amazing, and I think I'm almost out of it. I'm definitely going to repurchase this. I can't do my makeup without it. I love this product. It's so good. It really does help with creasing under my eyes, and it really helps with hydration, and it really helps with concealer blending under the eyes. So this is amazing, and I definitely recommend it, and this will definitely be a repurchase for me in 2022. Now we're gonna move on to foundations, and I only have 2 foundations. My all-time favorite foundation is the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro foundation, I think. and I've been using that for I think 2 or 3 years, so I didn't want to include that in this video because I wanted to focus on things that I tried 2021 that I loved. So the first one is the one that I've been using the longest, and this is getting like I think less than half full, but this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydro Maniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. This is so good. I think I got this in like March maybe. I don't really remember when this launched, but I think I bought it not long after it came out. I love this product. I have the shade 20 Fair, and this is perfect for summer every day. It's definitely medium to buildable coverage, so this is really good for those like lighter makeup days, but I also can wear it on full coverage glam days. But I love this stuff. I definitely recommend it. It blends so nice, and it just makes your skin look so smooth and beautiful, and I really do love this stuff. My last foundation recommendation is the Nars Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This I tried out in October, and I've had it for a while, but I finally started using it in October. This stuff is just amazing. I love this product so much. I have the shade Mont Blanc, and it's a little too dark for me at the moment, but I just usually blend it down my neck. I could definitely get a lighter shade, but it's expensive, but it's really worth the money. Like, I truly love this foundation, and I don't think I could go back. Like, this is just a holy grail at this point. Next, we have concealer. So I have 2 concealers. My all-time favorite concealer of the year is the Lancome Tinty Dull Ultra Wear All Over Concealer. This stuff is amazing. I love this product so much. I use this more than any other concealer in my collection. Ever since this came out, it is my every single day concealer. I hardly ever use my other ones ever since I got this. Like, this is just my favorite, and I can't even tell you why. It's just amazing, and I just love this. Like, I can't recommend this enough. This is amazing, and it's perfect. It's my perfect concealer. My last concealer recommendation is the Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Under Eye Brightener. This stuff is light coverage, and it's super liquidy, but it is really good. I really do like it. I have the shade 02 Golden Ivory. It's definitely yellow toned, but I thought that the very first one would be too light. This is definitely brightening, and I feel like it does crease a little bit, but it's just really good for those lighter coverage days. I used this a lot in the summer before I got my Lancome one, so I really do enjoy this, and I think it's a really good concealer. For powders, we have 4 powders of 3 different formulas. So we're going to start off with my all-time favorite powder, and this is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Powder Foundation. This I've hit pan on mega. I have a backup already because I can't live without this. This product is amazing. I don't know what shade I have. I would assume it's the lightest shade, if not the second lightest shade. But this is so good, and I don't even know what it is about this product, but it just makes your skin look so airbrushed and flawless and just smooth and perfected. And I honestly can't say enough good things about this product. Like, I love this so much. My second pressed powder favorite is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. I have the shade 1N Neutral. This was a Samantha March recommendation, and also Babs Beauty. I haven't made like an indent really, but I really have used this powder a lot. It's just really pretty, and it's not as powdery as the L'Oreal one. It's a bit more, I don't know, it's just not as powdery of a consistency, but I still really like it, and I really would recommend this product. Probably one of my biggest finds of this year was the Jaclyn Cosmetics Brightening and Setting Palette. This is what the packaging looks like. This is my second one. I completely went through my first one, so I'm really glad I repurchased this during the 30% Ulta sale that they had. But this is in the Fair Light shade. This is my second one. My first one, I literally had holes in like all 3 of these shades, and unfortunately it ended up breaking during what I'm going to talk to you guys about eventually. But this is amazing. I love it. It's so good at setting the under eyes, and it prevents creasing, and it just brightens them a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Like, if you were only to go in with one of the shades Coconut or Lilac, which are the tattoo shades, it would definitely be very light and very bright, but you just dust it away. My favorite combination is to mix Coconut and Almond, which is these two shades. I don't know why, that's just what I always gravitate towards, but you can mix any of these together. Like, I will randomly just mix like all of them together or just different variations of them, but this is definitely one of my top products of the year, and I don't think I could live without this. Now we have bronzer. So for cream bronzer, I have the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the shade Amber. This isn't new to me. I've had this for over a year, but I really did use this a lot this year, and it just looks like this. I don't even know, there's a good amount of product left in it, but this has been my go-to cream bronzer for the year, definitely, and I really do like it. And I just think that the packaging is beautiful, and I just think Fenty did a really good job with these, and I know they're not very popular anymore, but I do really like a stick bronzer rather than like a pot. I just feel like it's not so messy, so I really like this. It's very natural and it's not too pigmented. Like, I could probably have a shade darker so that I wouldn't have to layer this as much, but it is really good for those more natural days or if you're super fair. My last cream bronzer is the Anastasia Beverly Hills cream bronzer, and also the shade Amber, which is kind of funny. The packaging is stunning on this, and when I saw these came out, I had to have it. This is what mine looks like. There's a lot of product in here, so I've not made a dent in it, and I don't use cream bronzer every day, but when I do, this is really nice. It is pretty warm toned, but it's a beautiful product. It blends out so perfectly, and it just leaves your skin looking nice and bronzed. My powder bronzer favorite of the year is the Fenty Beauty Sunstalker Instant Warmth Bronzer, and mine is in the shade 02 Shady Biz. Once again, the packaging is beautiful. Don't mind all the fingerprints. I just recently bought the full size, but I've been using the mini for a long time. But this product is just amazing. I'm so glad that I purchased this when it was 20% off on Sephora, because now I have the full size and the mini is little. So it's not the most convenient for my big brushes, but I love this bronzer. It's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today, and I'm not too bronzed, but it's beautiful and natural. It blends like butter. And my favorite way to apply bronzer is to pat it on and then blend it. I don't know why, I just feel like it doesn't disturb your foundation as much, but this is just amazing and I really recommend it. My second bronzer favorite of the year, I used this more at the beginning of the year, and this is the Jaclyn Bronze and Blushing Duo, and I have the shade Warm Flush and Golden Goddess. This is what the packaging looks like, and yes, I do have a lot of Jaclyn products because her brand killed it in 2021, and I'm a huge Jaclyn Hill fan, so obviously I buy her products. But this is what mine looks like. It's really gross and dirty, and you can see there is a dent in the bronzer for sure, and even the blush. This was a huge favorite at the beginning of the year for me. I really like the baked formula, and I just feel like these are really good. I feel like she has a pretty good shade range. She could definitely expand it a little bit, but this was, I think, her very first launch of the year, other than her Valentine's Day collection. This and the highlighters came out at the same time. But I really enjoy this product, and I think it's really good. If you're looking for a good bronzer and blush duo, I definitely recommend these. Now we have blushes. So I have the KVD Everlasting Blush, and this is in the shade Foxglove. This has been my everyday blush for the past 3 or 4 months, I think. It doesn't look very pigmented, but when you put this on your cheeks, it's very pigmented and it's just beautiful. I like that it's a soft matte finish. It doesn't have any glitter or shimmer in it, but it doesn't make you look chalky or dull. This is just truly a beautiful product, and I think this is an amazing formula. My second blush favorite of the year is the Burt's Bees blush in the shade Toasted Cinnamon. This is what the outer packaging looks like. This was a Kathleen Light's recommendation. She recommended this for years and I finally got it. I finally started using it and it is beautiful for the fall and winter time. I wouldn't say this is really a spring summer blush because it is literally like a toasted cinnamon shade. Like it almost looks like bronzer, but this just makes your skin look so amazing and I love this shade. I don't have anything like this in my collection and I just definitely recommend this if you're looking for a new drugstore blush. My last blush favorite of the year is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rouge Romance palette. This is the one in Rouge Affair. I originally only had the one in Rouge Romance, but then I was like, okay, this is like 50% off on, I think it was Morphe or something, and so I grabbed it and I'm very glad I did because this one I think might be my favorite between the two. I have them both, like I said, but I love that these are pinky tones and I don't really have pinky tone blushes. I am more of a warm tone girl, but this really changed my perspective on blush and it really made me enjoy the more pink shades. My favorite shades are French Kiss, which is this one, Dainty, which is this one, and then also Admirer, which is this one. But I have worn this one, like I've worn every shade in here. I mix them the most. I just mix them together, different variations, and I love this. Some of them are a little bit more shimmery and glittery, some of them are just matte, some of them are more satin. I just think all around this is an amazing palette and I really do recommend these depending on if you prefer more warm tone or pinky tone blushes. Now we have highlighters, and I really could not think of what highlighters I used at the beginning of the year for the most part, other than the Jaclyn Cosmetics Iced Highlighter. This is the packaging. This I haven't used in a while. This was definitely more of a beginning of the year favorite, but mine just looks like this. It's pretty dirty, pretty beat up, but it's beautiful. I know a lot of people really raved about these when she did the highlighter palettes, which unfortunately I didn't get when those came out, but I love this. The formula is amazing. It's once again I think a baked formula and it's produced in Italy, and just like products made in Italy are just beautiful and they're so high quality. I definitely think that this is worth the money and it's a beautiful highlighter, and they have tons of other shades if you don't really want this like icy champagne shade. My all-time favorite highlighter of the year was the Jaclyn Cosmetics Putty Highlighter in the shade Glazed Out. This was a limited edition product and I wish that she would make it a core item because this is amazing. This is the highlighter I'm wearing today. This is the highlighter I've been wearing every day since it launched, which I think it came out in July. This is just amazing. Like you can see how much I've used this. This is so good. The formula is so buttery and it is a like putty cream, but you can apply it with a brush. You can apply it with your fingers. Like it's just beautiful and it's just like dewy and you can make it super intense or more natural. This is just genuinely such a good product and I really wish that she would make this part of her core line. Okay, now we have eyeshadow palettes. I had a hard time thinking about what my favorite palettes were for the year because I tested a lot of palettes this year but didn't really stick to one very well. I really just jumped around between palettes, but the main one that really stuck out to me was the Jaclyn Hill Divine Neutrals palette with Morphe, and mine has tape on it because it got basically ruined in water. So the cardboard packaging swelled so much that you can't close it, so I had to tape it together. So I will insert a picture of what the inside looks like. But I love this palette. This was definitely my favorite palette of the year, and I know it's just basic and neutral, and normally I am a colorful girl, but this was just amazing. This really gave me a run for my money because I'm not used to wearing neutrals, but this palette made a huge impact on me and I just think it's amazing. It's only $18 and I believe you get 12 shades. It's really worth it, and I am going to purchase a new one because I don't want to put this on my eyes after what happened to it. So I love this palette and I just think it's amazing. My second favorite palette of the year was the Kaleidos Club Nebula palette. This was limited edition, you can no longer get it, but I'm so glad that when it did its last restock, I picked it up, because at the beginning of the year, this was my go-to. I love this. The packaging is beautiful. And this is in collab with Angelica Nyquist, I think. I just call her Angie normally, but this palette is beautiful. Like, look at those shades. Like, how could you not want to just slather that on your eyes? It's a colorful palette, but with a grungy twist, and I've never seen anything like this, and it's just a game changer. I really wish that this would have been not limited edition, because I feel like so many people deserved to get this in their hands when they didn't have the chance. But I love this palette so much, and this was a staple for me at the beginning of the year. My next palette favorite is the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette. I only used this a few times, but I love the color story, and I also love Beauty Bay's formula. So this is what the inside looks like. This is grungy but colorful, and it's just perfect for the fall and winter time. So many people loved this palette and raved about it. I bought it when it first launched, and I do have a video on actually all of the palettes I'm talking about in this video. You can just search my channel and you'll find them. But this color story is amazing. It's beautiful. The shimmers are so intense. The mattes blend beautifully. They're so pigmented. This palette is amazing, and if you don't have it in your collection, you need to grab it, because I believe this is limited edition. My last palette favorite is the Glam Light Michaela palette. I was very excited about this palette, but I didn't think I was going to use the shades that I did. So the outside packaging is beautiful. My boyfriend is like mesmerized by like the glitter or whatever, but I think they did such a good job on this palette. It is a perfect mix of color and neutrals, and I did multiple looks with the colorful shades, but I used the neutrals the most, which really did shock me. Honestly, this year was kind of a year of neutrals for me. I didn't post like a ton of videos doing like neutral looks, because there's so many neutral looks on the internet, but I really did like this palette, and this top row was a game changer for me. But the shimmers in this palette are just amazing. Like, they are so beautiful, so creamy, so vibrant, and so metallic. Like, this palette is so good. Definitely get it before it's gone, because I don't think that this will be in stock forever, and I know that they've had multiple restocks of it because it just keeps selling out. So if you don't have this one, I definitely recommend grabbing it. Quickly, I want to shout out my favorite brushes of the year, which is the Morphe and Ariel brush collection. I have the whole collection, but I don't feel like grabbing all of them. But these are two I use every day. I use the A58 for bronzer, and then the A21 for powder, and they are dirty because I did my makeup today. I used them, but these are amazing. I waited so long to finally get these, and I'm so glad that I finally did, because I love these, and I just think that they're so good. They're so soft. I haven't had too many issues with like bristles falling out or anything. They're still in really good shape. They're expensive, but they're so worth it, and I would recommend getting these before they're gone, because I don't know how long that these will stay in stock and how long they're going to continue restocking them. Now we're going to get into a few more eye products. So my favorite liquid liner of the year was the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. I love this. I started using this on a whim because I ran out of my Urban Decay Perversion, which was my favorite eyeliner for I think almost 2 years. But I had this in my collection, so I decided to just use it, and it's amazing. It's like what I have on my eyes today. Anytime I wear lashes, I like line my lash line. I don't have a wing or anything, but this is really good with wings. I like that it is, I believe this is felt tip, but it's nice and long, and it's got like a nice skinny point on it for making wings, and this is just really, really good. My eyelash glue favorite of the year was the Kiss Lash Strip Adhesive with Aloe, and this is the clear one. I think this is my second or third tube of this year. I have never really been a brush on Glue girl. Normally I get like the ones that are in tubes, but they just make such a mess, and I literally line my eyes with this. I don't put it on the lash, I put it on my eyes, and then I place the lash on top, and I just think it makes such a difference, and I feel like my lash doesn't get wonky, they don't fall off as easy. This stuff is a game changer, and I've never had issues with it like burning my eyes, or when I take off my lashes it doesn't really hurt. So this is really good, and I honestly feel like I'd recommend this for people who do have sensitive eyes. Now for my lash favorites. I am wearing one of them today. These, I don't remember the brand. I think it's Eye Envy, and you can get them on Amazon or at Walmart. I buy mine on Amazon, but these are the Glam 3D 23 lashes. They're the ones I'm wearing today. These ones are not like as like thick as mine normally are, but I just got these out of the package yesterday, so they're a fresh pair. So once you start using them, they really build a beautiful shape, but they're inexpensive, they're comfortable. I feel like they fit my eyes perfectly, and I just love those. My second lash favorite is Dose of Joe's lashes, and this is in the style Cecilia. The packaging's adorable, and I think this is my like 5th pair of these this year. I believe I wore these for my senior pictures, and also I think I wore them for homecoming and my sister's wedding. So these made it to a lot of big events for the year, but these are just so good. They're so pretty. They're, I think, $9. Her brand is amazing. Like, literally look her up on Instagram. It's Dose of Joe's Lashes, I believe. And then she also has TikTok, YouTube, all of that stuff, and I love to watch Josephine. My last lash favorite of the year was the Pinxio lashes in the shade, in the style Silk Elegance. This is the packaging. They sent me lashes a while ago, and these have been my favorite. I think I have gone through 2 or 3 pairs of these, and I'm someone who, like, I will use my lashes for like a month or 2 until they're literally falling apart. So these are amazing. They're beautiful. They're a lot more dramatic than the other 2, but that's what I like about them. I can wear them without eyeshadow, or I can wear them with eyeshadow, and it just elevates the look and makes it so glam. I really love these, and I really recommend checking them out. I love supporting like indie brands, and both my Dose of Joe's and my Pinxio are indie brands, and I thoroughly recommend those lashes. Now we're gonna do setting spray, and then we're gonna end with lips. So my 2 setting spray favorites is of course the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I've been using this for years, but I definitely just felt like it deserved a shout out. This is just a go-to and a staple for a lot of people, and it's amazing. The mist is so fine, and it feels so nice. Like, it's literally an aerosol can, and I love that about it. I feel like it's so convenient. It even smells good, but nothing too strong that will give you a headache. This is like $16, I think. They even have a jumbo size, or they used to during the holidays. I don't know if they do anymore, but this is amazing. I think I've probably gone through 4 bottles of this since I first tried it. I love this stuff so much, and I'm buying it for my makeup kit. That's how much I love it. My second setting mist favorite of the year was the One Size Preserve the Serve Luminous Setting Spray. This is a newer purchase for me. I think I've only been using this for a month or a month and a half, 2 tops. And I don't use this every day. The Morphe one is my go-to, but I still have really enjoyed this. The mist isn't as nice as the Morphe one, but it's not like a continuous mist or aerosol. It's like a spray one. But I still really do enjoy this, and the packaging is super cute. So if you're on the lookout for a new luminous setting spray, I definitely recommend grabbing this one. I accidentally forgot an eye product, and that's my brow glue. This is the NYX brow glue. This is my 2nd tube of the year. This is amazing. I have it in my brows today, and it literally makes your brows not move. I'm buying this for my kit as well. This is just an amazing product, and I really recommend this. It's super good, super affordable, and it just does the job. Okay, now the last category is lips. So I have lip glosses, lipsticks, and lip liners. We're gonna start with my lip liner favorites. So my lip liner favorites of the year are the Jaclyn Cosmetics lip liners. Oh, there's the logo. These are creamy and amazing, and I love that you can sharpen them and it doesn't ruin them, and they're just the perfect nude shades. My all-time favorite shade is Butter Pecan, and this is what the end looks like. But the inside, I just freshly sharpened this one. It looks like this. It's a beautiful shade, and this is my go-to. I use this one the most. And then my second favorite shade is Caramel Latte, which this is what the packaging looks like. And then here is the inside. This is more of like a pinky brown, but it's still really pretty. All of these are beautiful. I mean, I can use them with like any lip combination. And then my last favorite is Coffee Cake, which looks like this. This is more of a deeper cool tone brown, but it's also just beautiful, and I love the formula. It's so creamy, it lasts so long. It's just my go-to. I think I have like 6 or 7 of her lip liners. That's how much I love them. For lipstick, I only have one lipstick favorite, and it's a liquid lipstick, which is a game changer. I never wear liquid lipsticks, but this is the Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade I'm a Cancer. This I wear all the time. I wear it on its own. I wear it with any of those lip liners. I wear it with a gloss on top. This just is like my perfect nude, and I honestly, like, it's weird because it's more of a cool tone nude, but it's beautiful. It's a staple in my collection. Once again, I have like a lot of her liquid lipsticks. I think like half the collection at least, but these are super, super good. The formula is beautiful. They don't dry down to the point where your lips are dry, but they also aren't like sticky and goopy. It's just a beautiful formula, and there's literally a perfect nude for anybody, and this one just happens to be my favorite and my perfect nude. And it took me years to find my perfect nude, and this just seems to be that. Now I have lip glosses, and this is the biggest variety. So my first gloss formula favorite is the Tower 28 Shine On Lip Jellies. I think I have 3 shades of this, but this one is in the shade Cashew, and this is my favorite one. The packaging is super cute. I really like the clear one too, which I can't remember what that's called at the top of my head, but this formula is just so juicy and rich, and they have pigment but not too much pigment, and they're not sticky. They last a long time. They're hydrating. I just really, really love these, and they're not overpriced at all. They're worth every penny. My next lip gloss favorite, I think this is probably the one that I used all year round, and this is the Lunar Beauty lip gloss, and this is the shade Moon. I really like Celine as well. I think I have 3 of these, but I don't really remember. The packaging is stunning, but this is what the shade Moon looks like. It is like a nude, like a super pale nude, but it looks just beautiful on the lips. Like, I'll show you a little bit. See, like, it doesn't add too much color, but if you have a lipstick on or a lip liner on, and you're like, I just want to lighten this up a little bit and I want my lips to look juicy and plump, this is perfect for that. This formula is amazing. This is such a staple. If you haven't tried their lip products, you have to. They're amazing. Okay, the very last product of the year is the Jaclyn Cosmetics Rose Drip Lip Oil. I wish I had bought more of these because you can't find them anywhere anymore. They were a limited edition, and now they're like gone everywhere. I've tried looking on Morphe, Ulta, and their website, and I don't think you can buy them anywhere. But I love how big and juicy this is. This is the lip product I was wearing before I just put on that Lunar Beauty gloss. This doesn't really have a scent, but I've used so much of this. Like, you can't tell because like it's like all spread out, but I think I've used at least half of this, and this just came out this summer. Like, I use this every single day. I'm gonna be so sad when I don't have it anymore. I love this formula. It's so hydrating and so juicy and so glossy, and it's just really nice and nourishing for the lips, and I just love this so much. I once again wish that this was a staple in Jaclyn's collection. Okay guys, those were my makeup favorites for 2021. I cannot believe it is 2022. I graduate this year. I start my new job in a month. I graduate cosmetology school. I have a lot happening this year, and I have a lot to update you guys on, and that will be coming soon. I have one more video before I think I'll probably post the video with my explanation of my life, but I wanted to get this one up for the first video of 2022. With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you let me know down below what some of your favorite products were, and if you love any of the products that I love, or if you're gonna try any of them out because of my recommendation. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye!